Yo, what is going on, ladies and gents? You guys know what's up. It's the What a Warrior podcast, number 41. Of course, we got Doc Dark 185. There's levels of layers to this, like a Geodude. What's good, Doc?
Yo, what up, ISO? I am chilling. What's up with you, man?
Not much, man. Not much. Freaking just stressing out a little bit because I'm building my fiance's PC and I can't find his damn plug. I don't think
Well,
I don't think my motherboard has it, or at least the
well,
motherboard she's using.
I feel you, but that's where this is one of those situations where just getting her a console would have made sense.
Yeah, she has
Ease
one
of
already.
use.
She has one already.
All she had to do is just plug it in, and it comes with all the cords you need.
Uh huh. Uh
I'm
huh.
just saying.
Uh huh. Uh huh. That's not helping, Doc. That don't fucking help. God damn.
Could have got her a next gen console, she would have been alright,
She
what I'm
has the Series
saying?
S. What you mean?
So then why are you building her a PC?
Because she wanted
man?
one.
Okay.
God.
I do, I know we have an agenda to talk about today, but I do got a question, like a serious. Yeah, you know what? I don't even feel like capping today. I just want to have a conversation with you.
Okay.
So for someone like you that has a very nice PC, right, and you gaming on that PC, and then you have every other console, what makes you turn on a console versus turning on the PC? What makes you buy a game on the console versus buying it on the PC if it comes out on everything?
Well, simply put, I just enjoy my PC more. I mean, there's no limitations. I can just do whatever I want. I can change the settings to how I want it. I'm not the only thing I'm limited on is if the games are optimized correctly and my hardware.
So you never look at a game like, hey, I'm gonna buy it for this platform versus buying it for the PC?
It depends on the type of game. So I guess something like um I don't know. It just depends. For the most part, I would say like 90% of the time, I'm gonna get it on PC. But I guess maybe if it's like a game that everyone's playing and then it's only crossplay or there's no crossplay, then yeah, I would consider getting it for Xbox 4, right? But I don't know, man. It just really depends.
That's interesting. So when I hear you talk about it like that, to me it just makes sense why Game Pass would be enticing for somebody like you, because if the game is coming out on Game Pass, then you could at least try it on that console first and see if you like it before you actually purchase it on the PC.
Yep.
Have you ever done something like that?
Ask the question again.
So, like, have you ever tried a game on Game Pass on console and then turned around and bought it on PC because you actually liked it?
Oh no, I haven't done that yet.
Halo Infinite. What did you play that on?
Oh, I played it on Game Pass.
Yeah, on PC?
Yeah, on Xbox Game Pass for the story, but then I was playing the multiplayer on Steam initially.
Oh, okay. And then I know one time you hopped on the console.
Yep, just to see how it
And
was.
Yeah, and you wrecked it, right?
I think I did all right. I don't know.
Don't you remember you did had like something like 20 kills or something crazy like that?
Yeah, I was surprised. I don't know what was going on, man.
Yeah, that's wild. That's wild. What up, chat? I see you guys. I see Six Layer in here. Europe.
We got Jason, we got Tools, we got Harold, we got Max.
Maxine Tane.
Yo, what is good? Appreciate you guys. It's dropping by for the What a Warrior podcast.
What number are we on? 41?
41, yes, Doc. 41.
Bro, we going. What up, Trace?
Hey, what's good? But yeah, Doc.
Bro.
So what games have you been playing, Doc?
Well, right now, like literally right now, I'm with my son and we're playing Kirby and the Forgotten Island or something like that.
Oh, nice.
Forgotten Land. My bad. He just corrected me.
Hey, he said, "Get your shit together, Doc."
I'm playing Doom and always like it just every once in a while I just have them in the background and I throw them on. Infinite and Forza, like I can't get enough of those. I put down the Elden Ring for a little bit, so I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just put it down for a little bit. I mean, that game I have more hours playing that game than I do a lot of other games already. So I feel like I got my gameplay worth, and I like that there's still more gameplay left. You know, there's still more leveling up that I could do and stuff, but I just kind of had to like take a break from it. You know.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. What about you? What are you playing?
I've been playing like just a mix of everything. Still Elden Ring, still hopping on Valorant. You know, I would say those are the two main games I've been playing lately. But I just kind of hop around. I went back to playing Black Mesa, which is basically a remake of Half-Life 1. I'm gonna beat that and then move on to Half-Life 2 and play that. So yeah, I'm just chilling.
Okay. Have you ever played any of the Ninja Gaiden games?
Ninja Gaiden.
Gaiden? Yeah, have you played any of those?
I've tried them before, but I never really got into them.
I threw one on the cloud real quick just to try it out and play it, and it seemed pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. They're definitely older games for sure, but they seem pretty cool.
Right.
It's just a lot to game. It's just to be honest with you, so sometimes I get overwhelmed looking at how many games I haven't played yet and the games I have left to play, and I'm like, damn, like I don't even know where to go.
Jeez.
Yeah, like I enjoyed the hell out of Mass Effect 1, and now I got, Mass Effect 2 Legendary Edition. I'm like, should I start that? But I'm enjoying Doom right now, and everyone's telling me, yo, if you like Doom, you need to try Doom Eternal. That one's way better. So I'm just like, man, I don't know what to play next. It's an abundance of games to play, but I guess that's a good problem. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like you're gonna be busy,
bro. I'm gonna be too busy. And then you know what's happening June 12th?
Oh yeah, the showcase, right?
Yeah, let's see what these announcements are gonna be, man. It's gonna be crazy. Look at Harold said Kirby and the Forbidden West.
Damn.
That's funny. That's funny. But ISO, we're kind of late to the news here.
Yep.
I mean, I think every other podcast and every other person has pretty much covered this, but we haven't yet.
Nope, we have not.
But I think if there's one thing we have on our side is that we have an actual PC gamer.
Yep.
And then we have a true Sony fan in me, right? I'm pretty neutral, I would say. So I think we're the perfect people to speak about this, right?
Yeah. Lying ass with your neutral self. What the fuck? What the hell? All right. So what's up?
Okay. First, I want to make sure everyone understands this. I want you to be honest, okay? Like 100%.
I am always honest, Doc.
I know I always say that.
You always say that. I'm like,
because I want the people to know you're being honest, okay?
Okay.
All right. How excited, really, are you that Spider-Man is coming to PC?
I'm not excited.
My man.
I'm literally not excited for it. Why? What's up?
My man, I knew it. Hey, just so you guys know, just so chat knows, I didn't even ask ISO. I didn't even tell him I was gonna ask him this. Nothing. But I just knew it. Go ahead. Keep finishing that thought. Go ahead.
No, yeah, I'm not excited. I mean, I'm happy for the PC peeps, right? Because they can play it. But for me personally, I'm just like, oh, cool. Wasn't expecting it to happen. Cool. Dope. Awesome. We all knew games were gonna still come, so it's just a matter of what is the next one after God of War, you know?
Exactly. So, and that's why I wanted to ask you that question, because again, just the narratives that they paint are always the wrong narratives. And I told ISO before we hopped on, like, I don't even feel like really, capping today or anything like that. Like, I just want to have a conversation, and this is what it is, man. It's just tiring. It's just tiring to look at the delusion, right? The PC gamers, PC platform is not like crazy excited that these games are coming to PC. That's not what it is. What's exciting is another narrative being shoved down your freaking throat. Another narrative is proving you wrong. That's all it is. Like, I believe that if somebody really wanted to play Spider-Man, they would have played it already. If somebody really wanted to play God of War, they would have played it already. They're okay. So, the people are saying, oh, you guys got to wait 8 years to finally play our game. Well, guess what? That's because it obviously it wasn't that compelling for them to go ahead and buy a whole console. And if you think someone with a PC, if they really wanted to play a game, you don't think they would have bought the console already?
Exactly.
They would have bought the console already. They spent freaking more on their graphics card to buy 3 systems. You know what I mean? Like, come on. But you guys weren't tripping. It wasn't that compelling. So, I mean, now that it's on the platform, of course, sure, you guys will play it. I'm sure Spider-Man is going to do well on the PC platform. But it's not like people were dying and begging for these games like they make it seem. Nobody was begging for these games. Nobody was. You can get, if you really wanted to play a Sony game, you would have gotten a PlayStation by now, you know?
Yep.
So it is what it is. So I'm glad you said that. I'm glad we didn't even practice. I didn't even have to prompt you to it. You know, it just is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's funny, yeah.
But no, I just think...
There you go. Look at Jack Rabbit. Jack Rabbit is saying it. Yeah, he said, I really don't care. Trey says it's just funny. Then Jack Rabbit said again, I just enjoy watching the narratives meltdown. Exactly. Yep.
Yo, that shit was so funny.
Yeah.
The meltdowns were hilarious. I was like, damn. It ain't that serious though.
And it's, you know what's crazy too, bro? It's not even about the meltdowns. It's about how they tried to change the narratives and like they weren't, like it didn't affect them at all.
Yeah.
Like, we don't care about it. Like, come on, man. Like you guys were capping for this stuff for so long.
Well, it seems like they're changing the narrative a little bit more though.
What do you mean? To what?
Did you watch my video?
What did you? Oh, the AAA exclusive for PC.
Yeah.
Okay, so talk about that.
Okay, so I don't know if you guys watched, or well, I released a video earlier today, about 2 hours ago, and it's basically like, because I made the mistake of going on Twitter. Fucking, I hate Twitter. I don't even know why I went on there. And then I saw people talk about like, oh well, you know what? Where's the PC AAA games? You know what have they been doing? You know,
what up, Jersey?
Where's hey, what up though? Where's their exclusive? And I was like, oh, now we want to talk about PC gaming. Like, what the fuck? Because I guess the whole thing is like, oh, because, you know, Spider-Man's going to PC. So it's like, yeah, you know, oh, PC, they need AAA games because they don't got any exclusives. And it's like, we don't have AAA exclusive, but we got a shit ton of indies and like double A's. It's fucking ridiculous.
But this is, I'll never understand it. Like, PC was fine before Spider-Man.
Yep.
It's gonna be fine after Spider-Man.
Yep.
PC was fine before God of War, and it's gonna be fine before God of War. And shout out to Jersey, man. Jersey says that he wants Bloodborne to go to PC, right? And I believe him because he likes that game. He talks about it all the time, right? But even though Bloodborne is not on PC right now, Jersey still has a PC. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't like a situation like, man, should I get a PC? Well, Bloodborne's not on it now. I'm not getting one. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Nobody's capping for these games like that. Like it's just it's bigger news because of how dumb it makes the true ponies look. Not the Sony fans, the real ponies that just believe so much in these corporations and everything like that, you know?
Yep.
That's all it is, man.
Yeah,
there you go. Yeah, Jersey said, he's exactly. I just want options. And listen, this is something that chat. I see we got 14 people in here right now. I promise you, you're not gonna understand unless you experience it. Okay, you can enjoy a game at 30 frames. You can. However, once you're playing that game at 60, it's a different level.
Yep.
Once you're playing a game, especially if it's a shooter at 120 or above or 144, it's a different level. It's a different animal. The response time, everything. Jersey and Cloud were talking about it on his podcast yesterday or day before yesterday about even just using a monitor and the difference between the millisecond response time. Like all that stuff, when it comes down to it and you have it all in conjunction, bro, it makes a difference, man. It makes a difference. The game
does.
Exactly. Jason said it. It feels and looks better, bro.
Yep.
It feels and looks better, you know? So that's all it is, man. The Spider-Man going to PC, it's not really a L for Sony. It's really not.
It's not an L for anybody. Like it's not.
It's right. And if you did get to play that game, you know, 8 years ago or whatever, and you played it at 30 frames and you enjoyed it, cool. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that.
But it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous that people have an issue with it though, because like let's keep in mind it's Spider-Man, right? When did the first Spider-Man come out? Like not the remaster, the first one.
I don't know, man. It's been a minute,
right?
But
and then they remastered it, right? Which is like the 2018 version. It's a remaster, right?
Yeah.
And now that one is going to PC, which is okay. It's fucking 4 years, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Like holy shit, almost 5 years. You know, it's like why does it matter? It doesn't matter. You guys act like you care about Spider-Man anyway. You guys don't give a fuck. You're playing Miles Morales. You're playing Returnal. You're playing the newer shit right now for the most part, most likely. You know what I mean?
What up, Shadow? What's funny is I love how they try to act like they're like no one cares about this. No one's actually complaining about this. Bro, there's a dude on Twitter that took a video of himself sawing his PlayStation 4 Pro Spider-Man edition.
I saw that. I was like, yo,
sawing it in half.
I was like, what are you doing?
Not even knowing if this thing might become a collector's item later on. Nothing. Like, over what? Like, if you're wrong, be wrong. Like what?
That was crazy.
Are you serious? He sawed it in half, and it's like, and then people cheering him like, hey, good job for keeping your word and all this other stuff. And it's like, I mean, hopefully he learns his lesson and doesn't say anything. But you know what? I'll tell you what. I don't know if you saw this, ISO, but Insomniac had a tweet saying that this game will never, they literally use the word never, go to PC. And that is messed up. But
well,
the whole
hold
thing
on.
is,
No, hold on. Let me caveat that because that tweet was from 2017 though. I'm pretty sure as of 2017 when they tweeted it, there was zero intentions of bringing it to PC. I mean, look how long it's been since 2017. I'm pretty sure at that time they were full like, yep, this probably is never gonna happen at the time.
The problem is the internet lives forever, man.
Oh yeah,
that's the problem. So like I that's why you can't say, you can never say never. You can never say that you'll never see Game Pass on a Sony platform. I wouldn't. Nah. The way freaking these companies move, man. Like I don't trust any of it.
Yeah.
Anything can happen. So the whole never thing. So I guess I get it why they held on to that. You know, because never means never.
Right.
You know. Never doesn't mean freaking 5 years from now we're gonna change our minds.
I mean, maybe it wasn't even them though. Maybe it's like
it's not them. They're not the ones that control it.
Yeah, exactly. So they probably had zero intent.
They're not the one that control it, man. They're not. You know.
I think it's funny. Keep the games coming. I'm all about it. I'm all about it. Keep bringing the games to PC.
There's gonna be more options.
But if you don't, I ain't stressing about it either though. So,
right.
I mean,
right. It'll be A-okay.
Yep, it'll be all right.
It'll be A-okay. And again, it doesn't take away what their experience was when they played that game. You know?
Oh yeah, of course not.
So, it is what it is.
It is what it is. I mean, it's just hey, Spider-Man will be better on PC. Sucks to suck.
Now, ISO.
Yo, what's up?
It all depends how much you trust Sony. Okay?
Oh, not a lot, but yeah, what's up?
Okay, so let me chat chime in on this. Do you really believe Sony won't do day and date?
I have no idea. I really just don't know. I just wait and see at this point.
Like you don't know?
I have no idea. Like I really don't know. I feel like they could, but if they don't, I can see both. You know what I mean? I can see them doing both. I can see them not doing it, and I can see them doing it. So it's kind of like it's just a matter maybe of when.
There you go. Look! You see that? I am looking at the chat right now. What up, MR2? Harold says day and date is coming hands down. Jersey says at least not for a while and not all games, man. That Jersey, I agree with you on that one for sure. That's what I think. I think they're gonna do it with a few select games just to test the waters.
Yeah, like pick and choose.
Yeah, I think that's what they're gonna do. I think the games that they know have the, I don't want to use the word clout, but have the clout and they know is gonna sell well on the console.
Mm-hmm.
I think those games they probably won't do day and date, but other games here and there. I mean, what do they have to lose? Especially if they're working on their own launcher too. Like, why not? You know?
So I do have a question for you.
Go ahead.
So we had God of War, right? And now it's
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
What made you think? I mean, just out of curiosity, why do you think they did Spider-Man instead of a game like Bloodborne? Instead of a game like what else is there? Ghost of Tsushima, right? Why do you think they did Spider-Man?
Popularity.
Popularity?
Yeah. Popularity and the sequel's coming.
Oh yeah, that's a smart one. The sequel, yeah, that's actually a good
Popularity
one.
and the sequels. Listen,
Well,
bro,
popularity.
these guys,
Well,
no.
popularity wise, oh, it's Marvel. Yeah, because I was thinking Ghost was more popular, but nah, Spider-Man was probably more popular.
Nah, listen, man. They're smart, man. They're smart. And if this is something I'm gonna say about Sony, I even said it in my video is, look, man, when you've earned your spot, you've earned it. When you've earned your spot, you've earned it, right? There's levels to this. Sony did well enough, very well last generation. Yeah, go ahead. That they have earned where they are right now, and that's okay. No one can take that. No one can take that away from them. The only thing is that we should always want them to keep proving themselves, to us. That's all it is. The same way that Microsoft has to continuously prove itself to us and all that other stuff. My biggest thing is it doesn't matter if you are mostly a console player. If these games do go day and date, I see what Jersey is saying that they won't do it because they're trying to sell consoles. Their exclusives sell consoles. I think their exclusives will still sell consoles. I don't think. Listen, there's people out there that you could talk to them until you're blue in the face as to how great PC gaming is, and are still not gonna go with PC.
Or they just don't. Or they just won't listen.
No, yeah, but hell, I know how great PC gaming is. Like, I can admit that PC gaming is great, right? But I'm not there. You know what I'm saying? I'll be honest with you. I will probably, if a PS5 Pro was coming out, I would probably buy a PS5 Pro before I build a PC.
Okay.
Just being honest, probably. It depends. I would have to see like a really good deal on a PC and all that other stuff, right? But it's just it's different. So I don't. So my whole thing, if they do day and date to PC, what I think it's gonna do is everyone that already has a PC is not gonna get a console. But I think those people that are console players that don't have a PC, I don't think all of them are gonna convert and then magically buy PCs. I don't think that's the way that's gonna go.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. What do you think?
I feel like at this point, if you wanted to, you would already have bought a PlayStation or Xbox if you wanted one. I feel like, really, honestly, if at this point, if you really wanted to play the game, you would have already gotten it.
Because the whole strategy of they won't do in day to keep selling consoles, then that means that you're selling to people that are early adopters of these games.
Because Spider-Man came out on PS4 Pro, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you really wanted to play it, you would have played it. You can get a PS4 Pro right now.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. So again, I think at this point, those who got it already got it. Those who are fine with waiting are literally waiting.
Yeah, you see what Harold is saying is very true. I see number one scalper. I see you in here.
Oh.
Yeah.
But I'm just a casual gamer at its finest.
Yeah, the PC will never be the casual platform. That's correct.
I'm a casual. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, so you see what number one scalper says. That's very true. That's another reason why I'm not sure if they will do day and date. Because here's the problem, right? Let's say you do day and date on a game, right? But you sell it on the PS5 for $70. I don't think PC gamers are gonna buy that same game for $70. And if they do, here's the problem, right? Here's the problem. If they do, let's say Sony comes out with an amazing, I don't know, live service game or something, right? Or finally they come out with an amazing shooter, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's $70 on the PS5 and $70 on their freaking launcher or whatever. But for whatever reason, it's locked to 60 on the PS5, but you also paid $70, and now you're playing that thing at 120 frames. I just don't think that'll sit well with a lot of people, because you're always gonna get the better version. And to pay $70, I don't know. I don't know if that I like that business practice. I don't think PC gamers will pay $70. I don't know. You tell me. Will you pay $70 for a game?
Oh no, I wait for a sale.
There you go.
Yo, I'm patient. I could wait. Some games I can't wait, but there hasn't been a $70 game yet though. So so far the games I bought were 60.
How much was Elden Ring when you bought it?
Oh, 60.
It was 60. Okay.
Yeah. I could tell you damn sure if it was 70. I'm like, wait a little bit longer. I'm cool with it.
Right.
That $10, a little bit more thinking to it now at that point. You know what I mean? Like 60, it looks cool. 70, I gotta think about it a little bit more.
Everything, it all counts. Every single dollar counts.
Yeah, MR2. PC does have $70 games. Doesn't mean people are buying it though. That's what we're saying. I think a lot of people are fine with waiting because we know how great PC sales are. You know, someone commented on my video that said that games on PC cost more than console.
How did he make that up?
I don't know. I asked like, wait, what are you talking about? I was like, the initial price for games new is the same across the board.
You want to hear something crazy, man?
What's that?
I'm gonna tell you something crazy. All right,
What's
we got
up?
16 people in here right now.
Hey.
Juju, hold on, Juju. I gotta talk to Ice real quick. All right. No, I'm doing something right now.
Okay.
So, I'm hopping into my Epic launcher. Okay. Because I'm on my PC, ISO. Okay. Now, both PlayStation and Xbox, both of them give you free games every month. You know that, right?
Yep.
However, they're not really free. Because you got to be part of Plus or you got to be part of Live.
Yep.
Okay? Now, are you ready for this?
Yep.
Okay. A Plague's Tale of Innocence, Assassin's Creed and Syndicate, Batman Arkham Asylum, Batman Arkham City, Batman Arkham Knight, BioShock 2 Remastered, BioShock 1 Remastered, BioShock Infinite, the Complete Edition, Borderlands 2, Borderlands sequels, let me see, Just Cause 4, Batman Lego 2, Batman Lego 3, Batman Lego 1, Metro Last Light Redux, Rage 2, Saint Rose the Third, and Shamu 3. Hold on, I'm not done yet. And Star Wars Battlefront 2. You know what I just listed?
All the games you got for free from Epic.
All the games I got for free from Epic. Do you know how much I pay Epic every single month?
$0.
$0. These launchers are literally giving free games out.
Yep.
$0.
But Doc, those are old games though.
But here's the difference, right? I'm playing it on PC.
But
okay?
Doc, those are old games though.
What you don't understand is if I load up something right now like Rage 2, right, on my PC, and my PC ain't even that great, I only got a 1660 Ti. It'll run better than most first-person shooters you're gonna be able to run on your console.
But they're old games, Doc.
Bro, Metro Last Light Redux. Have you seen the graphics in that game, bro?
Yeah, of course I have. I've played it.
Okay. That game looks phenomenal.
It looks fire.
Free.
It looks fire.
Free though, ISO. Free
fire.
No, free. It's not even a question. So anyone that tries to say that it's more expensive to game on PC as far as it comes to like buying games, no. What happens is the upfront cost of PC.
Yeah, it's the upfront cost. That's the only thing that's the biggest
expensive.
That's the biggest difference. Is upfront cost.
Yeah.
And it depends. It's like you got to really look at the PC platform. That's why what Harold said too is it's not for a casual person. Like, bro, you got to really look at it and be like, look, what are you getting in a PC gaming for? Right? Like, why do you want to do it? Okay. And I would say one of the biggest reasons that's, pretty fair in my opinion is like mods, the mods on the PC community is ridiculous. Like, you guys are fucked. You don't get it on console. So if you're trying to do all that, like how, okay, let me give a good example, Doc. So Black Ops 3, right? Black Ops 3 is old as shit, right?
Okay.
There's mods for zombies where it feels like a whole different game.
So I'll be fair, okay? Mods are something that PC gamers are excited about. Like, real PC gamers get excited about mods.
Yeah, mods are dope as fuck. And they're easy, too. They're not hard to do.
I have never played a PC game and turned on a mod, and I never wanted to. I'm just amazed at being able to play that game and how much better it looks. I remember to this day the first PC game I played and how it blew my mind.
Yeah, Far Cry.
Okay, so you remember too. That's right. Far Cry 3. Chat. Far Cry 3 was the first game I played, and I played it on a 1050 Ti. And I remember looking at that game, and I couldn't believe it was a PS3 and 360 game, because on those consoles, it did not look the same way it looked on PC. It was way more ahead on PC. Now, I don't know if that gap is as big right now. ISO, you can tell me if the gap is as big right now. But I know the gap from the 360 to the PS3 era to a PC was ridiculous. The games look night and day.
Yeah, I think as far as the gap with now. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you done, or do you still have more?
No, go ahead.
Okay. So I think the gap right now it's somewhat similar, only when you're trying to do 4K. That's the only similarity. Now, if I'm playing at 1080p or 1440, unless the game allows you to, you can't do anything. My games will probably run better than yours, as long as I can still do whatever I can with my computer. And guess what? You're stuck with the PS5 until they release a new one. I can get a new GPU whenever those come out, which come out way more often than consoles. So computers are always going to continuously grow. I see Jason said that too. The gap is always growing. Yeah, like right now, it's like, okay, consoles cut up. Dope. Finally. Right? Like finally. Like you guys finally on par with the PC side for a change. But then the gap is just going to grow again. They're going to get the Pro, then whatever else comes out. But the gap, it might stay similar. I don't know. But really, like, when, I don't know. Would people be happy if a Pro version came out 2 years later? I don't know. I have no idea.
Hell no. So I'd tell you this much. I feel like the gap was really, really good.
It was huge.
Or was really close at the beginning of the generation. But then I remember, like, as soon as these consoles were coming out, they freaking announced the 30 series, and it was like, okay, we're back to PC being way better again. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because it's like, all right, so like the reason why I say the gap is only at 4K, because how many people actually game at 4K on PC? I don't know.
Not
I don't think a lot, because I game at 1440p because it is demanding, right? But I play at 1440p 100 plus, like majority of the time for all these games.
Well, 4K is very expensive on off fronts. Like a 4K monitor right now, for whatever reason, is more expensive than a 4K TV.
Damn, I didn't even try looking. I don't even know what 4K monitors fucking
cost is. 4K monitor, bro.
Like bare minimum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, you're gonna be paying a pretty penny.
Yeah. No, I agree, MR2. 1440p. I told Doc too. I can't tell the difference between my TV and my monitor. Like, I can't tell the difference at all. I really can't.
As far as sharpness goes?
Yeah, like to me, like I'm like, it looks nice on the TV, but I'm like, it doesn't look that much different from me playing at 1440p.
Well, your pixels per density, right? Your PPI, or pixels per inch, is like ridiculously high. That's
and
why.
The size, like I'm on what 40 or like a 50-inch TV to a freaking 27-inch monitor. Like, goddamn.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I mean.
Oh, Scalper said, I would love if Dez just did 1440p and max it out for that. I doubt it, dude. I don't think console game, they're never going to take a step back at this point. They're either going to do like 1080 or freaking damn 4K. Because, dude, TVs don't even have 1440p though.
No.
Yeah, so how does that even work if TVs don't have it? Do they start making TVs with 1440p?
Well, it would still the TV would still upscale it.
See, it's upscaling it though. Like, we're just talking about like 1440p.
It's not,
like actual 1440p. No upscaling, no fucking fake 4K, no like 1440p.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's from what I'm aware of, TV is this really 1080 or 4K, and the PS5 doesn't support 1440 either, right? They still haven't pushed out.
They do not. It does not have 1440p yet.
Yeah.
It will though. They say it will, but it does not yet. But again, now like these consoles are leaning more towards what PC is supposed to be. You know, like that's why when I look at the Xbox Series X and I look at this box, it's like I have essentially a box that can play 3 generations worth of consoles, right? Xbox One, well, 4 generations worth of consoles, right? And what's crazy is I know PC gamers talk about emulation and all that other stuff. You can emulate on the Xbox consoles as well.
Yep.
which is crazy. So it's a lot more like a PC than a console, which then lends to the fact that whether or not you have something to play really comes down to you and what you're willing to try and all that other stuff. And if you're willing to play an older game at a better resolution, at a better frame rate, and all that other stuff. I just wish that every single game was boosted, which is not. But ISO with this whole freaking low frame rate compensation thing, this thing is ridiculous, bro. This thing is ridiculous. When I found out about that, and I only found out about it thanks to you, and a few people in the chat that told me to go ahead and get a monitor and try the monitor, right? Because then I wanted to try VRR, and then I wanted to see how it would play. Remember, I called you from the store.
Yep.
And I was like, bro, I just wanna use the features of the Xbox Series X. That's all I want, right? And I don't care if it was a 1080p monitor because it's a 24-inch monitor or whatever. But yeah, playing on a monitor, man, it's just, bro, it's different, man.
Yep, that shit cray.
Not that playing on a 4K TV is bad. It's still good. Like, I'm not gonna lie. The visuals of playing Doom at 4K and the auto HDR and having that set right, the color, like, man, the game looks amazing. But when you're actually playing the game and you're feeling that VRR and you're feeling that freaking the game just crazy smooth and responsive, like whenever you touch the button, it's actually happening. Like, man, it's a different ball game, man.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's just all preference at that day too. Whatever you like. So if you want to do a monitor, want to game on a TV, choose one, go for it, have fun, enjoy yourself, go from there.
Yeah. So you don't really need native res with DLSS and FRS. Thanks to machine learning, image recognition, reconstruction is better. But the more native the resolution, the better it's gonna be. Like, yeah, it's cool that these consoles have, you know, machine learning and all that stuff, but the more native you keep the resolution, the better it's gonna be.
I just fucks with 1440p. I think it's a fucking great middle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you get best of both worlds.
You do get the best of both worlds, yep. It's a good middle. Still get good performance. Games look a little bit better. But shit, games still look good at 1080p.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they do.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, shit. Not everyone wants to play at 4K. Not everyone wants a game at 1440p. You have people with, you know, solid computers, 1080p, playing at like almost, 144 hertz to even like 260 or no, is 260 the next one? I don't know.
Well, from 144?
Yeah, I think it's is it 260?
No, it's 240.
It's 240?
Yeah.
Shit, that's a fucking lot. I don't even know if there's a big difference from 144 and 240. I have no fucking idea. Does anyone who has a 240 hertz monitor? Well, shit, if they went to 60 to 240, they wouldn't know the difference. They wouldn't be able to. I'm curious. I want to see a test.
If you go from 60 to 240, you could probably tell the difference.
Oh, there's a big ass difference, but 144 to 240, I want to know. Yeah, I want to know if like can you legitimately tell, or is it kind of like what's it called when you think it does better but it's not? What's the word they use?
That's like a placebo effect.
Yeah, placebo effect.
That's like going from that's like going from 60 to 70. Like from 60
not really,
to 80,
yeah.
you know? Yeah.
4K
or even probably 60 to 90, I would say.
Yeah, 4K at 240 hertz.
4K
what?
at 240? What are you doing that with?
Fucking, are they trying to launch a rocket? Like, what the fuck is going on? That's a lot of Yo, that's crazy as fuck.
They got a game with a fire extinguisher in their house.
They do. They gotta fucking put it out every now and then. They're like, oh shit, it's overheating. Psh.
Yeah, that's craziness.
Alice says I do, but my Series X and S will only go to 120. Oh, so I guess he doesn't know then. I want to know. I want to know if there is a difference. I'm actually kind of curious. I'll probably Google it later. But like if people can actually tell a difference, or if it's like, yeah, just get 144, and you'll be Gucci. I mean, that's a lot. At a certain point, man, like you can only see what the eyes allow you to see. You know, so it's like fuck.
At a certain point, it's smooth and smoother and smoothest. That's it.
Yeah, that's pretty. Right? Yeah,
That's it. Like if you didn't have those numbers, you'd be like, okay, that's smooth. Okay, this is smoother. Yeah, this is smoothest. You know, and that's it.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
Oh, it's wild.
That is pretty wild. But yeah, so I mean, yeah, I think we pretty much covered it. Fucking Spiderman heading to PC. Fanboys went crazy. PC guys chilling. I mean,
not that big of a deal.
Yeah, not that big of a deal.
It's just bigger that the narratives are dead.
Yeah, well, so, they're just thinking of some new ones.
At this point, it's like, look, man, if you got a PS5, just enjoy your PS5. It's cool, man. Like, oh, in all seriousness, just enjoy your PS5. If you like the Sony exclusives, like if you really mess with Returnal, that's cool, man. If you really like, Rift Apart, that's cool. Like, if you feel justified in your purchase, then it's all good. You know what I mean? The whole problem is trying to knock down Xbox instead of saying
or
why
anybody
you feel justified
or anybody.
Yeah, you're right. Or PC, yeah.
Yeah, because Harold said, honestly, at the end of the day, consoles are in a really good position. I just hope devs take full advantage of the hardware. No, I think they are in good positions. I think they are. I still think PC is better, though. Like, they can't change my mind. I don't care if fucking Xbox Series S runs at 4K 60. I don't give a fuck. I'll still game on my PC more. It's just as simple as that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's as simple as that.
Well, that's the thing, right? Like, if these things had the option, it'd be different. So, like, if every game gave you that option of doing 120 as long as you lowered the resolution, now you have a really good, compelling argument. Yep. If every game did that. But that's the problem, that every game doesn't do that.
Yep. So it's just
whereas in PC, in PC, you could pretty much get every game you want to run at 60. You, depending on your graphics card, you might have to sacrifice here and there. And that's what bothers me. That's what bothers me so much, man. Like, ISO, you realize that they just released that patch for Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, right? Origins, right?
Yeah, to run at 60, right? And people are like, "Oh my god, it's beautiful. It's 4K 60, right?"
Mm-hmm. It's like butter.
But it's like, why? Like, so clearly these console that my Xbox Series X is on paper is way more powerful than my 1660 Ti laptop.
Yep.
However, if I was to run every single game that I wanted on both these platforms, I'm telling you right now, the Xbox would win in a few games, but my PC would beat it in a lot more. Something like GTA 5, the fact that I don't have to buy the next gen version of it, I just play whatever version I bought on PC years ago, and I just change the graphics here and there, and I'm already playing that game at over 100 frames. Like, it makes a huge difference, man.
Speaking of that sucks. You guys have to worry about a next gen version.
That's what I'm saying. That's what's holding these consoles back.
You guys literally have to worry about a next gen version.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I just I got a new graphics card, dope, I run it better.
Yeah, literally. That's why it's funny when it's like, when they announced that Spider-Man game, is like, they said the PC is going to get the remastered version of Spider-Man, and it's like that they could, for all they wanted, they could have given the PC the regular version, and they still would have probably ran better than the remastered on some people's graphics card. You know what I mean?
Or guess what? Or someone modded it to look better.
Oh, bro, have you seen some of the Grand Theft Auto 5 mods?
Doc, have you seen? All right. Here's a good example. Bro. Original Skyrim. Okay. The mods for that game still look better than the Skyrim remastered.
That's
so
crazy.
It was literally like, what is the point of Skyrim remastered? Because there's a lot of mods out already for Skyrim that made it look better. The only benefits was console with the remaster. They're really the only one that benefit from it. But for the PC side, we're like, people are like, yo, it looks fucking terrible. Like, we have mods already that makes it look better and run better, right?
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's fucking hilarious. That's an example.
I think console might need to fear that.
Nah, they don't. No, they don't. You wanna know why?
Why?
They don't care about mods.
Well, I think they know no matter what, there's always gonna be people that just are not gonna game on PC.
Yeah, they're not,
and they're okay with that.
Yep. I don't think any PC company cares whether or not more people go to PC. I mean, they do, probably because money, right? But the amount of money like Steam is making or Valve is making from the fucking PC community as is, I don't think they're tripping at all. like fuck, I don't think they are.
How about this, ISO? Let me ask you this question.
What's up?
Do you think there's more PC gamers with a console or console gamers with a PC?
Oh, I think there's more PC gamers with a console.
So so then they shouldn't be afraid. So then the console market is good.
Yeah, because I think there is, because one, I'm a firm believer of like, hey, why limit yourself, right? Because there are great games on PlayStation. There are great games on Xbox, and there are great games on PC. Some of them are exclusive, so if you really want to play it, you have to buy the console. So here's a great example. I had a PS4 Pro, right? I played Ghost of Tsushima because it wasn't available on PC. I wanted to play it, but luckily I already had a PS4 Pro. But it's convenience, right? Because like when a game drops, I can just play it there, boom, beat it, or go, just go back to my PC, good to go, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, I think there's always a PC gamer with consoles. I'm a firm believer of that. I don't think it's I mean, maybe there's some console gamers with a PC, but I saw great games on Nintendo. Now fuck Nintendo. I'm just kidding. Nah, Nintendo got cool games too.
And I was talking to ISO about Nintendo, man.
Yeah. Oh my god. I fucking love Animal Crossing.
Do you really?
No. Yo, it's so funny though. My girl will be playing Animal Crossing and she'll call me over and I'm like, what's up? She's like, oh, look what I built, right? And I'm like,
what up, C Slim?
I was like, what the hell are you building? Because you decorate people's houses and stuff. I was like, I don't know if I can get into this. I can't. It's not my game. But yo, that game is popular as fuck though.
Bro, people swear by Animal Crossing.
Yeah, that shit.
Animal Crossing, Pokemon, all that stuff. Bro, Nintendo don't miss, bro.
Nintendo's killing it.
Nintendo don't miss, bro. They don't miss. Like how is Smash Brothers one of the most prominent fighting games?
Oh, I fucking love that game. That's like the only fighting game like I played the most.
Bro. Still fun. Like me I was talking to my kid about this too. Like right now I'm playing this Kirby game with him. Like I've been playing the whole podcast, right? Like I've been playing with him while I've been talking to you guys.
Okay.
And I'm playing with this little BS of a Joy-Con controller, right? Like it's the most uncomfortable controller in the world. You're holding it sideways, the joystick is tiny, everything, right? But you know what? It works.
Yeah, it works. It fucking works. You have one controller that turned into two.
It works, bro. It works.
Yep, it does.
And the game is perfect for what the controller is supposed to do. You know what I mean? It's like Nintendo knows. Another thing is I got this thing docked, right? So we're playing on my 4K TV right now. The game is playing at 1080p, but because of the R style, because we're playing this Kirby game, it still looks beautiful.
Nice.
How the Nintendo has figured this stuff out? I don't know.
Oh, did you see that you see that Twitter added a dislike button?
It's a down button, right?
Yeah, downvote button. Yeah, downvote.
Yeah, I already got threatened to be downvoted.
Oh, that's fine. It's people you have a lot of haters, Doc.
No, I think they love me.
I don't know. I
think they just secretly,
Yo, well, maybe not haters, because they don't hate you, but you have a lot of people who like to argue against you. That's there. You have a lot of people.
Why.
You have a lot of people who like to argue against you.
I don't think a lot of the stuff I say is outlandish.
But you know what's funny? They fall for you when you troll it. I think it's fucking hilarious.
Bro, they
yo,
fall for my
I'm like,
yo, like crazy, bro.
I'm like, bruh, he ain't that serious. It ain't that serious.
Bro, I love it.
Yo, motherfuckers writing paragraphs.
Bro, did you see when I told him? I told him that Game Pass, that Spider-Man is coming to Game Pass PC.
Okay. Oh my god.
I told him my friend with a super duper high gamer score.
I saw that. I was like, you stupid. I was like, you stupid.
Fucking motherfuckers like, never. Some people already know, though. Some people can already tell when I'm trolling.
Yeah, it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
It's been more hilarious when people get emotional about it. I'm like, oh, bro. Yo.
They must not know.
Doc is winning. He's winning. He's already winning. Stop it. Stop. It's not, bro. Come on, stop it. But all right, Doc. I think that's it for me. I gotta get back to building this fucking PC.
I'm about to build that PC. I hope you find out where that plug goes into. But if all else fails,
no, I think I'm fucked. I'm fucked. I don't have the fucking plug on this motherboard.
Well, just go to your local GameStop. Get yourself get her an Xbox Series X or a PS5, and it'll have all the components that it needs right there in the box.
Stop it. So
okay?
Guys,
you don't even gotta download an operating system or none of that. It'll be already all there.
Shut up. Guys, I'm building my fiance her gaming PC. She has a i7 4790. She has a 2080 Super, 16 gigs of RAM, DDR3. She has a 500 gigabyte SSD, a 2 terabyte hard drive,
and a cord that he doesn't know where it belongs.
Yes, no. So it's the fucking, so this case, right? This fucking case, the 3 fans, the cord is like a 3-pin 5 fucking something. I don't know what the fuck it's called. But I'm looking all over this goddamn motherboard and I can't find it. So I don't think the motherboard has it. I'm even looking at my motherboard like, where the fuck is this plug, right? It's basically like a 4-pin plug, but one of them is empty. So it only has 3 pins that it goes into. So I fucking
maybe that's just an extra plug.
No, it's not. It's the goddamn fan.
Just turn it on.
It's the fucking fan. I'm gonna try it and see what happens.
Well, you don't need a fan. What do you need a fan for?
No, it's cooling. You need to cool the PC, Doc. Yes, you do need fans. Your PS5,
use water cooling. That's what you need to use.
I don't have a water cooler for this build. God. Read the motherboard manual, dude. It's not there, bro. I'm so fucked. I gotta find. Hopefully, I think there's a adapter to like a SATA plug or something. So I'm like, fuck.
But isn't that your old PC though, ISO?
But I didn't have that pin. I didn't have to use that before.
Rebuilding your old PC, but can't rebuild it. That makes no sense.
It's a new plug, Doc. Shut up. You motherfucker. It's a new fucking plug.
How are you rebuilding your old PC but can't rebuild? No damn sense.
I have everything connected except for that one fucking thing.
Well, I literally listen, Chad. This is when PC gamers will try to tell you it's just plug and play.
I didn't know. Who the fuck said that?
They'd be like, if you can look at a YouTube video, you can figure it out.
Oh, you actually
Clearly
can.
Not.
You actually can.
Clearly not.
You actually can. If
YouTube video for that Cooler Master board.
Yes, I am watching YouTube videos. I know the problem is the motherboard literally just doesn't have it.
Yo, Jason just figured it out for you.
Put it in the freezer?
Yeah, play it while it's in the refrigerator.
Yo, you high as shit. You high as shit. All right, well, I appreciate you, Doc. Thank you, everybody, for joining us on the What a War podcast. A little bit shorter today. But, yeah, appreciate you. Got anything else to say, Doc?
No, that's it. That was good. I appreciate you, Iso.
All right.
Go ahead and spend some time with the kiddos. And, yeah.
All right, sounds
good. Have a good one.
All right, later, guys.